this is my first video I'm doing ever, actually, even though it's not going to be the first one I put up. So this is going to be me doing all my base, like, foundation and stuff that pretty much will probably be done for the rest of the videos. But I did find out when I was unpacking everything from Christmas that I probably left a lot of my makeup and brushes at my boyfriend's parents' house. So unfortunately I'm going to be working with like only partial stuff, like my foundation. I usually use this when it's like warmer out and I have a slight tan. So alright, well, let's just get started then. The first thing I used already, actually, because I didn't want to show you me just smearing it on, is L'Oreal Studio Secrets. It's foundation base. It's just like a base of, it's pink but it goes on clear. And I've tried Victoria's Secret, that kind of primer, and that one was just like really greasy and felt horrible on. This one is like kind of a whipped, I don't know if you can see it. I've got a camera for Christmas, that's why I'm finally doing this. I've wanted to for a while, but didn't have any means of actually making videos. So, I put that all over, like under my eyes and everything. And then my next step is I use a concealer for under my eyes. This one's just CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless, because I'm so worried. Eye concealer. This one's $2.15, and I just use, this is a Sonia Kунsak? I'm sure I butcher that. Eyeshadow brush, but I use it to put concealer on under my eyes and foundation over like breakouts and stuff where I need extra coverage. So we'll just start. And I kind of try to bring it down a little bit just so that I don't end up with a really light ring. Like, this matches my skin really good, so I don't have to worry as much about blending and everything. But yep, I do that. And then I can use this on breakouts itself, or I have been using my L'Oreal True Match Roller. It's in N3, and I actually don't use it with the roller. I just use my little brush again, and I can put this anywhere I need more coverage, so breakouts, which I tend to have even in the winter time. So, around your nose where you can get more redness. I live in Wisconsin and it's so cold out, so sometimes you get like just the redness from like windburn almost. So you definitely gotta have like a good moisturizer and foundation that kind of protects your skin, like it actually gives you another layer in the cold to keep it from just getting attacked. Okay, and then I do not have my foundation brush. It's one of the things I left behind, so I'm just going to put this on with my fingers, and it's a 4 Nude in Revlon Photo Finish, which is supposed to photograph well. And I've heard people say they really don't like this, but that's because they couldn't find their color a lot. There's not a lot of options for colors, and I wound up finding a color that matched me really well, at least when I was darker. So this might not be a perfect color right now, because I am quite a bit lighter, because I get it in my hair. Didn't quite match my hair color either. So just, I put that on over my concealer too, so that it blends nice. And kind of bring it down the jaw so that you don't wind up with a makeup line. I definitely like using my brush, but I think it's more for my own benefit of like my hands don't get gross and dirty from the foundation on them. So, alright, that looks like it's blended pretty good. It's not perfect. I definitely do miss my brush already. Hopefully I did just leave it there and it didn't like fall out of my bag or something when traveling. Cleaning my hands. Alright, so my powder I've been using was gone too. So I'm back to my Revlon Photo Finish 20 Light Medium. And I don't even have my buffer brush, which is what I use to like make sure it like doesn't look powdery. I'm sure I'm saying like a billion times because that's what I resort to. So I just lightly dust it so that it sets everything. I love my buffer brush because it just makes everything look so much more natural. Just plop it back in the drawer. Hopefully I'm in frame. I'm sure I'm going to look at this and you won't even see me for most of it. And then what else I put on top, usually, I might just dust it over my cheeks a little bit, but maybe not, is Truth and Light. It's the liquid powder from MAC. It came out with Venomous Villains. I heard it's supposed to come out for an actual product. I don't know if it has yet. It feels really strange actually on because it's like water. It kind of feels like you just spritzed yourself with like a bottle of water. So yeah, and I blend this on and it just kind of gives your skin like a luminous look. But it's really nice to have the buffer brush for this. So, and I just use a CoverGirl Kabuki brush. Not CoverGirl, Victoria's Secret Kabuki brush, which was from their Bare Bronze. I don't know if you can find it anymore, probably during their semi-annual sale, but that'd be it. So I put that all over. And then I would usually take my Kabuki brush and just blend it, which actually takes some of the product off too, which is good. Makes it look more natural. Sorry. The last thing that I do, that I will add into this, because usually I do blush and everything else, though that changes. So that'll be in the videos. I'll do my blush on them. There's two things I do. I use primer on my eyes to set any shadow. I really want to try the Urban Decay kind, but right now I just have the L'Oreal Decrease eyeshadow base, just the drugstore kind. It does help. I do want to try the Urban Decay primer potion just because I've heard so many good things about it, like on here and in reviews of all kinds. Another thing that I apparently am without is my contour powder. So, what I have to make do, I thought for sure I'd have it because I have my brush for it, which is the MAC. This is 168 SE. It's one of the things that came in the holiday collection. I might have to do another of these when I actually have all my products. But what I usually use for contour powder is Harmony blush, contour blush from MAC. Instead, I guess I'm going to use Healthy Wear SPF 50 bronzer in light from Physicians Formula because it's the only other darker color I have. So just use that. This actually might work better in the wintertime because it's paler than Harmony blush. And it's probably really good that it's pale today because I don't even have my Kabuki brush to blend it in. Usually after I put it on, I will take my Kabuki brush and just blend over it, make sure it looks right. Maybe I'll just do it with powder just to make sure it doesn't stand out too much. And that's pretty much everything that I do for just basic makeup. So I'll probably start every video at this point so that I can put blush and highlight on top of it and then do eyes and lips. So this is hopefully not going to make me look totally dumb because I get really nervous and rambly, and hopefully I can do this again when I have all my products here and all my brushes because it really enables you when you don't have all that. So, alright, I will talk at y'all later. still recording, but, and I don't even know how to edit this, so you get to see this part too. Alright,